everybody. My name is Zippy, and I'm here to teach you how to better or properly configure your controls to improve your Minecraft playing experience, your efficiency, and hopefully your combat skills as well. I've been playing with this new configuration for a little while now, and I've felt that it's definitely been very beneficial to my playing. So I'm gonna open the controls panel. I'm gonna go under options and controls, and we'll just show you what I did here to improve the playing experience. So under gameplay, you'll notice that everything is pretty normal except for sprint. And sprint has been changed from control to shift because most games, I believe, are set as shift is the sprint button, and control or C are crouch or crawl. And we'll explain why having shift is crucial to all this setup later. It's probably the most important change. The inventory's been set up a little differently. Instead of using the number 1 for hotbar slot 1, we use the grave that's under the escape key and right next to 1. It's a little squiggly line that usually goes over an N for like Enye. And then everything after that has just been reset to 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 5, and then once we hit up to 6, slot bar 6, and then once we hit 7, 8, and 9, we use R, F, and C because they're the shortest distances away from the D key that are open and available for inventory slot use, and it's super easy to just, if I need my potatoes in slot 7, I just slide up to the R key rather than moving my whole hand up to press 7 across the keyboard. I don't think anything else was changed. Oh yes, actually there was. Sneak is now left control, just under shift, so you still have a nice flexibility to move your finger down that short distance and be able to crouch without having to stretch your hand anywhere else. And the rest of these are pretty much the same. So we'll go over this one more time. Just the things we changed are the shift button, the inventory slots, and the sneak button. Those are the main things that were changed in this. So let's go back to our world here, and I'll demonstrate to you the advantages of the shift key, because that's really what this is about. So we have our example here, and he's coming up on us fast, and I'm having a lot of trouble like pressing the W key. I get like wobbly sprint, and it doesn't always work. And he's after us, so I need to get away quick, man. So I'm not gonna double tap W anymore. That's a waste of time. I just hit shift and I'm off. I just go. I don't have to worry about this like latency of like stopping and double tapping, and worrying about somebody catching up to me, and maybe my sprint's gonna be wobbly because I hit a block all weird. That never happens with the shift key. The shift key, you just one touch. You don't even have to hold it down. One touch and you go. And as soon as you let go of your forward key, you stop sprinting. This method also allows you to go up hills 2 whole hecks of a lot easier. Let's go over to a hill here. Because you don't have, especially if you're trying to get away from somebody quickly, or you're trying to catch up to somebody quickly, doing the double tap W thing up hills doesn't really work that well. Get out of here, I'm having a little show, an example. But with the shift key, this probably isn't going to be the best demo out there, but with the shift key, when you sprint up to a hill, and you stop on a block, you can just keep hitting the shift key and you get up like thousands of times faster, it seems like. Just scaling up the whole time, sprinting constantly. So if somebody's after you, you can just get away. Wispy like the wind. And there's a couple guys after us there. Another cool thing about the shift key as your sprint function is it allows you to sprint in midair and while sitting at the surface of the water. So I'm just going to demonstrate both of those right now. So we're standing at the edge, and there's a little drop here, and maybe let's say this is a lot higher up than it really is, and if I were going to drop down, and I realized I'm not going to make it to the water that's way below me, as I'm jumping, I can hit the shift key. Oop, that didn't work as an example. That was very, very poor. If you're in midair, you can just simply tap the shift key while holding forward. That's the crucial thing. So while jumping up and holding forward and shift, you can sprint right into the water. I had a little bounce there. These guys are freaking me out and making me lose my concentration. Let's get back up here and re-demo that for the third time. Third time's a charm. There they are. So I'm going to stand right here at the edge of this block, jump, and shift. Sprint right into the water. And as you can see here, I'm just swimming around normally in the water. It's really slow, and these guys are catching up to us. If I want to get away quickly, I can't sprint by double tapping W like I'm doing right now. You can try it for yourself. Swimming in the water does not allow you to double tap W to sprint. However, with shift pressed, and we are sprinting in the water. Voila. A lot better of a tool to catch people with. You can also do that in boats. I don't have a boat around as an example, but you can just swimming around in your boat, you can just press the shift key. I don't know if it actually makes you go faster, but it looks like it. And yeah, so those are the main reasons to use the shift key or change your configuration to the shift key. Just it allows for easier movement and a lot quicker reaction time, I suppose. It reduces, it completely eliminates the need to double tap W. And that, I think, is pretty radical change when it comes to the functionality of this game, because double tapping W is never ever a fun thing. So I think that's about it, guys. That's just a little thing I wanted to demo to you of why the shift key is a good thing to change to. I'm sure there's going to be lots of key configurations out there, and this is not the first time this one has been utilized by anybody, but I figured that if anybody hasn't configured this and would like to try it out or just wants to improve their playing experience, I figured this would be a good demonstration of one way to configure your key controls. So with all that said, I've rambled on long enough. I hope you enjoyed this, and comment or rate and subscribe to us, because we like subscribers and we want to cater fun things to you. So without any more to say, and with the sun rising, I bid you a good day.